Good morning. We're here with your hosts, Shanae Stewart and Cody Lasher on Full Sail News.
Hello and welcome to Full Sail News. I'm your host, Cody Lassiter, and this is my co-host, Shanae Stewart. We're here to give you the latest information in action news. To start off, President Obama gave a speech heavily focused on manufacturing, job training, and tax reform. President Obama said Tuesday in his final State of the Union of his first term that the most immediate priority for a divided Congress is to stop a tax hike on 160 million working Americans and to prolong a payroll tax cut set to expire next month. At the same time, Obama proposed taxes on the wealthiest Americans. He said anyone who makes more than $1 million a year should not pay less than 30% in federal taxes and should not get special subsidies or deductions.
In local news, a woman was arrested at the roller rink after she assaulted a DJ. When asked why she assaulted the DJ, she reported that she was sick of the song We Found Love by Rihanna. There were unsustained reports that the song had been played at least 10 times within the one night. Next, Deborah Renee takes us into this year's presidential election. But this time we don't mean Obama. Instead, we take an inside look at the Student Community Association's candidates and voters here on Full Sail's campus.
Hi, I'm Devin Prescott, and I'm here at the infamous Full Sail University, and I'm here talking to students and candidates about the upcoming 2012 Student Community Association election. We can hope to talk to some of the candidates about what they're running for and what it's going to mean at Full Sail University in the future. They're running, they're campaigning, but who are they exactly? And where is the information? We set out to get the lowdown on the upcoming 2012 Student Community Association election and students' opinions on just how effective the candidates and the university are working in conjunction to relay this information.
I didn't even know there was an election.
I know, someone named Terrell Price or Rice is running for student body president. And so, I saw him. He was talking to a couple students. He shook my hand.
And what I like to stand for here at Full Sail is sailing towards unity. That's what pretty much my slogan is. Here at Full Sail, we have many different programs, but we're kind of segregated. So I want to promote bringing us all together and networking, not with just our individual programs, but within all different types of programs.
You've seen it, empty doors, empty windows, empty walls, nothing around that has anything about the election this year, 2012 Student Community Association. So we'll wait to see what happens this year. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you for that great story, Devin. When we get back, we'll be talking about what's hot in the entertainment world today.
What are you building, Stark?
I'm working on something big. Yeah, I can fly. I just finally know what I have to do.
This Friday,
Roscoe!
going back home is never easy.
It's gonna be a long weekend. He started it. Ah! It got my mouth!
Freak!
Good morning, Reggie.
Martin Lawrence. Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
In entertainment news, is Demi Moore's career plummeting? The G.I. Jane star that paved the way for many young female actors is having personal problems after the split between her and husband Ashton Kutcher. Inside sources say Moore, age 45, has been having a drinking problem to cope since the split. Reports and sightings have assumed this because of weight loss, even saying that is the reason Kutcher left her in the first place. Not sure what is going on, but it is rumored Moore turned down several scripts to focus on her personal life. Hopefully, she gets the help she needs.
In other news, new studies on the effects of sleep deprivation have just emerged. Scientists say that students who suffer from insomnia are the leading cause of car-related accidents. One student was reported filling his tank at a gas station. He drove off with the pump still in the tank, causing a huge explosion. Eyewitnesses say he didn't bother to stop and was seen sleeping behind the wheel. No arrests have been made. Next, our very own host, Shanae Stewart, gives an inside scoop on the Full Sail parking situation and how it's been affected by the university's continuous changes and events.
Hi, my name is Shanae Stewart, and I'm here with Full Sail News. We want to know what Full Sail students think about parking lot closure on graduation day.
I think that the graduation closing parking lots whole thing, I think that's good because with parents and everything, I know if it was my graduation, it sucks walking on your graduation day.
A couple times actually. Sometimes it just gets hard around here when they block off all the areas. You got to try to search for places to park and worry about getting to class on time. So I guess a little bit more preparation would be good.
On that issue of overblocking, I mean, they don't really know how many people they're going to get exactly, so I understand that. But, I mean, once it's a certain time, they should know how many people are going to be there and expect a certain amount of spaces to be filled, and then let the rest of them be filled by students.
What can faculty and staff do to fix the problem?
Receiving text messages would be absolutely wonderful. I mean, just being able to get a text saying, "Oh, this section's of the parking lot closed, plan accordingly."
I think definitely texting-wise would probably help a lot with the notifications.
I think we should get texts when graduation parking comes, because not everyone knows exactly when it's going to be, or they forget, and that can inconvenience them to be on time to class and stuff.
So there you have it. Students feel there could be more notification via text or even through their teachers and classes beforehand.
Thank you for that great insight, Shanae. When we come back, we'll have our 5-day forecast. Stay tuned.
Even if you don't drive 180 miles an hour like I do, it's still risky driving with an allergy medicine that could cause drowsiness. Be careful. Don't buy any allergy medicine until you read the label. Or do what I do and stay Claritin Clear with non-drowsy Claritin.
So, let me get this straight. You've solved all our shipping problems with pigeons.
Carrier pigeons, sir.
Isn't this a little outdated?
No. These babies are equipped with GPS and night vision. This little guy's headed off to Cleveland.
Amazing. What about the big stuff?
That's been taken care of.
Wow. Let's switch to FedEx.
Welcome back. Here's David Stevens with the weather.
Hi, I'm here with your 5-day forecast. Today's going to be a high of 85 and slightly cloudy. Friday will be 75 with some storms coming through. Saturday will be 77 with some clouds. Sunday will be 71 and cloudy. Monday will be a high of 70 with clear skies. And now that's your 5-day forecast. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Dave. The Oscar nominees were announced on Monday. The nominees for Best Picture include The Artist, Hugo, Extremely Loud, Incredibly Close, The Descendants, War Horse, Moneyball, The Tree Life, and Midnight in Paris. Hugo led the pack with 11 nominations and was closely followed by The Artist with 10. Some of the surprising nominations are Melissa McCarthy for her role in Bridesmaids and Jonah Hill in Moneyball. Some movies were surprisingly left out. Drive, a theater fan, and critic favorite, was left with only 1 nomination. Also left out were movies 50-50 and Young Adult with 0 nominations. The Oscars will be held on February 26th on ABC. Next, our field host Kira Pay reports on Full Sail Security.
Hi, I'm Kira P.A., and today we're standing outside the Full Sail Security office. We're going to talk to staff and students about the security here on Full Sail University. All across campus, incidents have been reported by students that have left everyone wondering, where is security? We've set out to talk to students and Full Sail Security to find out just what is going on. And does security have control over the growing crime rate?
You know, people that go to Full Sail, all of them have MacBooks, you know, and everybody knows that around here. And, you know, they try to, you know, at least put out there that, you know, you should, you know, be careful and not too trusting in, you know, community and whatnot.
With so many questions, we had to ask, how effective is security at Full Sail? Students were asked on a scale of 1 to 10 to rate security's performance and why.
I mean, they do a good job. As far as I know, I've seen them on campus. They stay around. They don't really just slack off or anything. So to me, it's still 9 out of 10. They do a pretty good job.
So we've talked to the students and the opinions are mixed. Are we safe or are we not safe? What do you think? That does it for me out here on Full Sail. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that report, Kira. In other news, the 2012 Grammy nominations have been announced. Who is forgotten, who is a surprise, and who is a shoo-in in each category? Well, I'll tell you, there are definitely some favorites. Some artists like Adele, who's being nominated for several awards, including Record of the Year for Rolling in the Deep, Album of the Year for 21, Best Solo Pop Performance for Someone Like You, and Best Pop Vocal Album for 21. Lady Gaga may also be going home with multiple awards for Album of the Year, Born This Way, Best Pop Solo Performance for You and I, and Best Pop Vocal Album for Born This Way.
Thank you for that, Cody. And now, David with sports.
Hi, I'm David with sports. Last week, the Patriots defeated the Ravens in a dramatic victory when kicker Billy Candiff missed a 32-yard game-tracking field goal kick. The Giants also won in dramatic fashion when 49ers punt return Kyle Williams fumbled the punt, giving the Giants the field position they needed to win. So now we have a rematch of 2007 Super Bowl of the Patriots versus the Giants. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, David. In other news, a cargo ship capsized off the coast of Florida, and there were no survivors. There was footage of a giant sea monster wrapping its tentacles around it. This is coming from a ship transporting cars to China from the United States. The attack happened at 5 a.m. this morning. According to the radio calls, they were screaming like girls. Experts say that they should have been prepared for an attack like this. The sea monster is at large. Hopefully it eats the sharks and no more people. Next, we'll take a look at construction on Building 4. Hi, I'm Shanae Stewart, and we're reporting live for Full Sail News. We're in front of Building 4, FS4, on the Full Sail backlot, and we're here talking to students trying to find out what they feel the new building is going to be. Behind us, we have construction going on. Let's see what our students have to say.
I hope the new building is something special and it holds a lot of things for recording arts.
And I've heard the rumors that it's going to be something more like being like sports lab and stuff like that. So hopefully they do extension of that. So that's what I'm hoping for, so I can, get an idea of, what am I going to be going into in my career,
I heard the new building's going to be another film soundstage. I'm not exactly sure the details on that, and I don't really care because I'm not going to be here in 2 months, so they can do whatever they want with it.
Well, I'm a music major, so more studios, more studios, more studios.
Okay.
They put stuff that they don't have instead of adding stuff they already have would be better,
So I'm hoping a variety. If I had to guess, that seems like the thing that makes the most sense.
So there you have it. Some students think it'll be more recording art studio labs and even more backlots. But whatever it is, we'll just have to stay tuned and wait and see. No matter what happens and no matter what people think, the new building will be completed soon. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Shanae. For a final story tonight, Foxconn employees in China have threatened to commit mass suicide over working conditions. In the plants and dormitories, Foxconn Technology Group is responsible for manufacturing the components used for building hardware for companies such as Microsoft, Sony, and Apple. Tensions have risen over the militant-like assembly line and underpay. This is not the first time the threats have been made. The Wuhan plant in China installed safety nets along the side of the building. As of now, the Chinese government has taken over operations in the dormitories due to the company being so vital to the country's economy. Well, that's our news for today. I'm your host, Cody Lassiter.
And I'm your host, Shanae Stewart.
Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Sports and everything entertainment.